Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Boy, what a day. I apologize for being a minute or so late. I did put in the chat. I hope you saw that. I was trying to get the last videos out so we could finish off the weekend because we got a long weekend. No Saturday, no Sunday, and no Monday. So I tried to get out as much as I could. When is the earnings for FSR? Just got a comment in the chat. When is the earnings for FSR? I'll tell you right now. Robinhood, FSR. If you'd like me to cover it, I can. If it's a member request, I will. It is February the 26th in 10 days' time. This is Fisker. The earnings will be here. It is, I think it is after hours. Yes, it is. So if you'd like to request it, members can request stuff like that. I'm more than happy to do it. I'll cover the earnings. I will make videos. I'll review it. Do whatever you like. Whatever you want. Okay, here we go. MSK. What's going on here in the chat? I missed some of the chat. We got a new member. Lim Derrick has just become a silver member. Good afternoon. Lots of buying and selling with Tesla. Let me have a quick look at Tesla. See what's going on there. Yes, up and down like a flipping yo-yo. Very, very careful. Someone just dumped a lot of Tesla. Lance Strength. I'm not messing with Tesla until it drops more. It's very, very expensive still. Maybe 150 and I'll buy and hold. Good idea. So doing Tesla are my only green stocks today. Says Lance. Let me get through all the comments. A lot of chat before the show started tonight. When's earnings? We've answered that question. Next week, I'll be covering it. 26. Yep. It's at 0.73 FSR. Yes, it is. We need to do a review on it. And I've been asked to do it. In fact, Vaz wants me to do it. So we might do it now, actually. It is my next review. FSR, Fisker. Vaz. Is Vaz in the chat? I think Vaz is here. Yeah, it's my next review. Martin, FSR will likely dilute the stock. There was an investor vote today to issue 750 million shares. Have they agreed that? Vaz, can you send me the link to that, please, on Discord? I'll make the video right now. So go and send me that link right now. I'll do the Fisker review in a couple of minutes. If you just get me that link or any of my researchers. I don't know if you already use Discord. If you do, go and do that, and I will put that in the video. That's very, very important. Plus, we've got the earnings next week as well. So we'll cover all of that. It's been trading sideways for a while. Lance Trent, do you see a drop of Virgin Galactic earnings? Virgin Galactic earnings, do I see a drop? I do, actually, because there can't be any good news yet. There just simply can't be any good news. There's no reason why there would be. So, yeah. I can see it. I've been saying it can go to $1.10. That's what I've been saying. The management meeting should be of March the 5th, if I remember right. If so, FSR can go to $1 around earnings, it's as it's generating income now, Vaz, and they can probably and then they probably dilute. They would rather get it higher than that. It would be a nice time to. It would be nice to time the investments either now or after dilution. What do you think? I agree with all that. I'm going to review it in a second. If you can send me that link, I'll do it. Yep, I see a lot of people keep saying FSR going to $3 to $4 between Q2 and Q3. What do you say? A lot of guessing. A lot of people guessing with stock like this. I'll answer that as well. I'm holding my position, 6,500 shares, trimming after earnings. Little more to the story, says Lance Strength. I have got an email to vote as an investor. I will forward it to you. Great, correct, but it's not an immediate dilution. No, it won't be at that price either. It's a sentiment. They wouldn't want to dilute at $1. They'd want to dilute about $5-6. I would imagine in that region. No point diluting too cheap. You just cripple the stock if you do that. Give it away too cheap. I don't think they want to be doing that in a hurry. I just gained so much with Holo because of your review, Martin. Yardstick, great. I hope you took the profit. I really do. It's bouncing around now. If we have a quick look at it, no doubt about it. Holo, it's ridiculous. It's all over the place. It came straight back down. Now it's going sideways. I hope you all sold it here. It went to $90 plus. It's back down at 69 now. Look at it. Trying to go up again, but you'd be pretty crazy to buy it now after it's had that pump. Anyway, people will. They think they can get rich without doing anything. I'm glad you took your money. I just gained so much with Holo because of your review. Great. And we also put out the information earlier about getting out as well. All depends on the numbers with FSR. They have to have a certain amount of stock on hand per their agreements, Lance. Well, we'll try and do it now. Now then, let me get to it very quickly. Let me just have a look. We've got that review just gone out there. Let's get that done there. Thank you. Now then, couple of things. Is Dawn in the chat? Is Dawn here? Is Lance? Oh, Lance Strength. Lance, you're here. Lance, I've got your video done. It's out. It'll premiere at the end of this show. It's done. And I've used Dungeons and Dragons. So let me share with you. This is where we're going to be at the end of the show. Bloody hell. This has been one hell of a day to get stuff done. I'm telling you that. Whoa, bloody hell. Seriously, my head's about to explode. It's good, isn't it? But I think you can have too much excitement. Right now, I've got too much excitement. Things are growing too quickly. It's getting too exciting. And my head is literally about to explode. I'm not joking. I'm a bit overwhelmed and a bit starting to feel a bit stressed, right? In a good way, but it's just too much. So let me send this video where we are, this live broadcast, to Hasbro. So let me do that now. Customization. We're in members only mode for today's show. I nearly did a members only video. There'll be more members only videos come. Took 125%. You took 125%. How much money was that? How much money did you make? That's fantastic. By the way, I've got your email. Just haven't had a chance to reply to it yet. Of course, you know I will. So here is the link where we're going to be in a few minutes. I hope you like I hope you like how I've done this. I hope you like how I've done this for you, Lance. So here is. Thank you. I'll watch it. Here it is. Right. This is how I've done it. I hope you like it. I think this will do very well. Look, I think this will trend on YouTube within maybe a week. Look at that. Hasbro, Dungeons and Dragons, 50. I think this could do well. I think this is going to be a good one. I'm excited about it. So let me give it a like. Let me notify. Let me go into the chat, and I've not even I have not marketed it yet. Not a chance to go online and get it marketed. If Dawn is here, I tell you what you could do, guys, because you can access now Dawn's. No, Dawn should probably do that. Dawn should probably promote this on her X account to be a group to be the first to premiere it. Anyway, so at the end of this show. In 62 minutes, we're going to go here. We're going to watch this together. Everybody watch it. Everybody be part of the community. Keep the chat going. And then this will go directly into the concert tonight in the music studio. All right? The music studio tonight is going to be, the music concert's going to be a little bit different because I'm down a camera. My what you call it? I've got to replace my gimbal. So I've got a bit of an expense today. I've just ordered a new one. So next Friday it'll be back in. But today I'm one camera down. Got to spend some money, I'm afraid. Something's broken and my gimbal's broken. So I've got to buy a new gimbal. It's like $299. Nothing I can do. So tonight there's one camera down and I will get it fixed. Sorry about that. So tonight, there's just 2 camera angles, not the 3, not the close-up. It's probably just as well. Don't want the close-up anyway, do you? Right, so there you go. Let me give everyone the link then to this Dungeons & Dragons special tonight. There is my guests on Rumble. Let me just get them in a minute. Ben, Sidus going up today. Yeah, we've been talking about Sidus. We actually own 10%, the Lucasades. Someone on StockWits called me a liar for saying that. But what can I say? We do. We've got Martini Racer, who owns 8.1, if not more, all by himself. But apparently, I'm lying, making it up. So anyway, there is the link for my Rumblers. Let me go and put it in the chat. There you go. There is the event tonight. There it is. So make sure that you click on that. This will be here, all right, at the end of today's video. That's what we're going to go and watch. All right. Now then, straight after that, we've got our concert, so this will take you straight to that. So let me just edit that a minute and make sure that that goes directly to the concert. So I think I may have done it, but I just want to check. So that video will go, Hasbro will go directly to 4 p.m. Yep, I've already done it. Yeah. Vaz, thanks for the FSR review. Only 289 to go for the new gimbal. Oh, thank you, Vaz. Thanks, mate. Yeah, it's the gimbal back there. Look, every back there. You see this see the microphone. There's that camera which goes backwards and forwards. You see, it's not going backwards and forwards because the gimbal's broke. So I've got to buy a new one. So thank you ever so much, Vaz. That's very kind of you. How amazing is that? Can't believe it. Vaz, thanks for the FSR review. Bloody hell. I better do it now. I better start in the next couple of minutes. All right. So Vaz, I'm about to start your review. So I think I've set that all up. Yes, I have. Let's get to it then. Let's get to it. So Dungeons and Dragons, that's all set. I think we're all good then, right? Okay. Okay. Dungeons and Dragons. So I'll move that to there. That's where we're going to go in a minute. Right. Okay, here we go. FSR.
Thanks for the FSR review. Only $289 for the gimbal now.
Gimbal. It calls it a gimbal. I love it. So Fisker. FSRKEI. Fisker. No, nothing there. Okay. Back test there. Just lining it all up. I've got to get straight to it. Vu, how do you do? 100%. And then we are FSR, Fisker, 100%, 100%. Analyze. We should probably put in Tesla at the same time. TSLA. Tesla. See if there's any trends to compare to. That's important. Okay, analyze. Okay, a bit more information there. Tesla, S&P. So Tesla is an orange. There's the blue right, and Fisker is in red. Okay, we've got that. Fisker, Fisker. Fisker. February Fisker to bring award-winning Fisker Ocean Electric. That's good. February the 6th. December 21. No, we want this. Okay, got that. FSR, Fisker. FSR. Oops, I already had it, damn it. Doesn't matter. Fisker. All right, we're going down. We've got the earnings. When is the earnings? The earnings is February the 26th. FSR. Fisker. Let me change it on there. Wow. Wow, this really is 2.4, 2 billion. What's their debt position? Long-term debt, 1 billion. Solvency, 2.4 billion in assets, 2 billion in liabilities. Long-term debt, 1 billion. They just need to raise money. They just need to raise money. Yeah, yeah. Buying. Whoa. Okay. There's a huge opportunity here. Okay. I can do this, can't I? I can get this done in the time. I can't spell gimbal, nor can me, mate. I ain't got a clue. I know you short any stock, but between Space and Mullen, I know you short. I know you don't short any stock. I don't short any stocks at all. But between Space and Mullen, who is the best short according to you? Who is the best short according to the best short from Space or Mullen? You wanted to know what the best short was, so you're not hoping for a short squeeze. You want to know which one's going to go down. Well, Virgin Galactic is going to 110, I believe. So you could short that if you believe that. Mullen, though, is already on its arse, and it's just going to go bust. So Mullen is the worst stock by a long way. It's got nothing at all to it. It's just a gambler's paradise. So I suppose Mullen, really, if I had to call it. But anyway. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Time for another stock review. This time, Fisker, FSR. This could be the deal of the century. It could be. It could be. Let's dissect it. With just days to go for the Fisker earnings, of course, I'll cover it live, and then I'll review the stock afterwards, and live Q&A, of course, on the earnings as well. Get ready for a very important review coming up for an EV car company who make a great car, but their stock is on its arse, and let's find out why. Tap the like button, subscribe, ring the bell. I think this is going to be a positive review. I'm not 100% certain, but if it is, you want to share it. because if you share it, I know we'll rank for this, as we always do rank for Fisker, and this stock could do very, very well indeed if I'm right. So let's have a look. And the way to crush the short squeeze is to share the video, click it, send it out everywhere, and this might just do very well. So this is the Fisker review. We've got a earnings coming up, and let's go into the numbers and have a look exactly what we've got here. These are the numbers. We're going to look at the balance sheet, the profit, the loss, solvency score. We're also going to look at the company itself, what they're preparing for. I've got some latest news as well I want to share with you. We're going to compare it to Tesla. Are there any trends on the stock and the S&P? Lot to show you here. So without further ado, let's get into it. So can you make money on this stock? Does it compare? Does it compare to Tesla? Well, we're going to show you some comparisons here as we drive down the road in our nice shiny red car. What do you think? This is a Tesla, but does it compare to Tesla? Well, we're going to find out now. Can you make some money from this stock? Is it about to be the printing machine? A bit like the Fed turning on the printing machine. Can you make money? Is it the right time? Well, let's get straight into it, and let's start looking and dissecting the numbers. This is going to be an interesting one. I'd like your thoughts below, actually, in the comments. And I will reply to every one of my members who comments to me, and I'll also make a video on the answers in short form if they are required. But this could be about to explode. Have we got a short potential? Let's have a look at it. Right. So let's start. And bearing in mind, we'll do this again after the earnings next week. So let's get straight into it. And you can have a review just like this as well, if you are a member of my channel. So first thing we want to do is update ourselves in case you've never seen one of these reviews before. What is Fisker? Look at the stock price doing nothing but going down. Fisker engages in building a technology-enabled automotive business model, which involves vehicle development, customer experience, and sales and service. It also designs, develops, and manufactures eco-friendly electric vehicles. The company was founded by Henrik Fisker and Geeta Gupta Fisker in 2016. Now, I would like them on my show, and you can do it, because our Lucasade army is getting very, very powerful now on social media. We're ranking for nearly all our reviews now, many of them number one for the stock. So in other words, the stock, the ticker, and then the word stock. We're ranking for them as we rank number one for Fisker. So if you want Henrik Fisker on the show, what do? Well, the Lucasades, my members, what you do is you email the investor relations, you tag my reviews in their social media. You make sure that they get to see my review, and email them and message them and say, Martyn Lucas does a Meet the CEO series. I've interviewed 2 CEOs already, and there's more in the pipeline. I would love to have them on the show, and I'd love to be able to give some great news to the world about the company. And if I do that, stock price will go up. I know that's a huge prediction, but that's what's happening time and time again with my reviews, because I do more reviews than anyone. We're up to like 90 reviews now in just 3 months, and I'm accelerating, and it's it's gaining momentum. So if you want to be on the show, Henrik Fisker or any of the investors, please do message him, and let's have you on the show. 760 employees, California, Manhattan Beach, 2016. We're talking very high risk as far as maintenance concerns. Doesn't mean it is risky. It just means the stock price is being driven to zero by, in fact, I'll wait to show you what that is in a few minutes. All right? Okay. 381 million, the entire company. The entire company, 381 million. Can you believe that? 52-week high, 786. 52-week low, 72 cents. No dividend, just growth. Okay, let's move on down. Morningstar analyst who get paid to say this stuff, so I don't believe a word they say. I do it for free. That's why my reviews rank number one now for the search term. On Alpha Spread, every single review is covered. Every single one of my reviews is on their website, and that's why everything is ranking now. Right, the earnings has been going up. We've been steadily climbing. We beat on earnings that we missed there, and we've got the earnings next week on February the 26th. We'll cover it live after hours. You don't want to miss it. All right, who are we in bed with? Now, here's the problem. We're in bed with terrible companies. Lucid, the worst run EV company in the world. Peter Rawlinson steals all the money. He literally pays himself $500 million every year. When the cars lose money every year, he pays himself a huge bonus. I don't know how he gets away with it, but he does. The investors voted for him to basically steal all the money, and that's what he does. The company's going down the toilet, produces one of the best EV cars in the world. Nikola, well, all sorts of issues around Nikola. Workhorse, I don't know anything about it. NIO's a Chinese stock. I'm not familiar with that. ChargePoint, I'm not done a review on that one for a long time. And QuantumScape, I'm not familiar with that. But we are in bed with high-risk stocks. No doubt about it. So, can we make money on this? Is it stacking up too much, or are we all getting a little bit hot under the collar right now? Are people shouting at the wall like they often do on this bit of B-roll? Do you like that? Bit of B-roll, screaming and shouting. We don't need screaming and shouting. We need good, solid investment strategy. That's what we're looking for. So, let's move on now to more information on the website. Website's looking good. Some great cars, some great images here. The product looks good. I've heard great things from customers. Everything looks nice. Very well laid out website, very slick. The product looks nice, but it's being shorted to death. Why? Well, let's have a look at this. Every time I look at their news, they have more good news. We had another motor show a few weeks ago. Now we've got Fisker to bring award-winning Fisker Ocean all-electric SUV to Canadian International Auto Show. I'm constantly seeing them doing the right thing, promoting their cars, driven by a mission to create the world's most emotional and sustainable electric vehicles. Will bring the award-winning Fisker Ocean all-electric SUV to the Canadian International Auto Show, February the 16th to 25th at the Metro Toronto Convention Centre in Ontario. Canada is an important market for Fisker, as we made it a priority to launch there in 2023. Chairman and CEO Henrik Fisker, come on my show, tell the world great news. If you do, your stock price will go up. Simple as that. If you've got great news, I'll tell people. If it's bad news, I'll also tell them that. But I believe you've got a great story. I want to share it for you. And I don't own the stock, remember. I can't manipulate the stock. I'm not in it. I'm only owning the S&P to give full integrity to my channel. I'm looking forward to customers checking out the Ocean and at the Canadian International Auto Show and taking in its unique features. We intend to sell a lot of vehicles in Canada, and we are actively recruiting dealers in the country as part of our newly announced dealer partnership strategy. That's all good. Okay, let's now go over to the numbers. At the end of the day, if the numbers don't make sense, nothing makes sense. The price of the stock is just the price of the stock. It's not the value of the company. Let's find out what the value of the company is. Tap the like button if you like this video. Click the share button. Leave a comment. I will reply to all your comments. Are you typing your comments? Let me look below. Yep. I see the comments. I'll be down there in a minute. I'll take a little look and I'll read the comments. All members will be replied to. Videos made for your replies if necessary. Okay, the valuation of the stock. The base case saying $384. That's the valuation of the stock right now. It's at 73 cents. Overvalued. Not just by 100%. You can't have more than 100%. We value the stock price at $384, and it's at 73 cents. 73 cents, and it is valued at 384. Now, is that reliable? Can we use that as a guide? Because if that's accurate, we should all buy every single stock right now. And trust me, if I think it's a good idea and we can show that the valuation's good, a lot of my investors will jump on it. But is it right? Is it worth $384? Well, there are no warnings here. We have an accurate valuation on the stock. But there's more. We can't just buy on intrinsic value. What is intrinsic value? There is what intrinsic value is. You might want to pause the video at this point and check out what intrinsic value is. But there you go. Now then, let's report on the last earnings. We'll have the new earnings very, very shortly. Fisker. Did I say overvalued? I beg your pardon. Someone has just pointed out. Let me make an adjustment to the video. You mean undervalued. Did I say overvalued? I apologize. There we go. Let me make an edit there. This is live. I'm doing this live. Sometimes I might get a word wrong. I apologize. Thank you, MSK, for picking me up. Undervaluation. It's undervalued. I beg your pardon. Okay. I'm going to get lots of comments for that when this video comes out. Flipping heck. Oh, well. Good. More comments is good for the channel, though, right? If you make a mistake, you get more views. I mean, think of it that way. Fisker has achieved notable milestones, ramping up vehicle production by 430% to 4,725 in Q3, 1,022 in Q2. This is very, very good news. Tesla is all about the machine that builds the machine. That's what I have done here. That's how I'm able to go live 10 hours a day and make 4 or 5 reviews a day. I have built the machine that builds the machine. This is why I'm successful. This is why Tesla's successful. And now we've got Fisker at 430%. Okay. By the way, if you're tapping all the love in the chat, it helps the channel, by the way. I noticed someone is tapping the love in the chat. Keep tapping the love. It actually sends out a positive algorithm to YouTube. So thanks for doing that. Whoever's doing that, that's awesome. Anyway. Let's carrying on. Delivering over 1,200 vehicles in October, surpassing the entire third quarter. Collaborations such as the one with Foxconn to manufacture this unique PEAR model in Ohio and an agreement with Tesla for charging access underline advancements and optimism about Fisker's future. The third quarter brought a revenue of 71.8. I see more people are tapping the like button. I'm watching that very closely. People are trying to share the news out about Fisker. Let me share with you what we're talking about on the screen. Just so you know what I'm talking about. It's gaining momentum. Look at that. These are people now sharing it out who want to promote the story of Fisker. Very, very nice indeed. I like that. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Remember, I'm not in the stock. Doesn't bother me, but I want you to make money. And PEAR model in Ohio and an agreement with Tesla for charging access. Underline advancements and optimism about Fisker's future. The third quarter brought a revenue of $71.8 million, primarily from ocean vehicle sales, despite a net loss of net $91 million. So obviously they're losing money at the moment. The production ramp and delivery scale demonstrates strong demand and a push towards my gosh, I've just noticed it's gone absolutely bonkers in the love. That is sending out an algorithm message to YouTube to share the video. Very good. You obviously love your Fisker. I love it. I hope I can do good by you then. Million, primarily ocean vehicles, despite a net loss, we've just reported that, push towards a stable supply chain, aiming to shrink delivery timeframes for customer satisfaction. As Q3 ended, Fisker held a robust balance of $625 million in cash and restricted cash. So why is the stock price down so much? Let's carry on. Let's look at the revenue. The revenue is on fire. Look at it. It's going up. Where are we now? We're up 5,318% in revenue and expecting a ramp. Look at that S-curve. That is an S-curve. Why is this stock price that should be worth $380 down at 73 cents? What is going on with this stock price? There must be something I've missed. Let me carry on and share the information. Operating income. We've been spending money on the stock. Operating income is going up 7% on the most recent range. Net income up on the most recent range. Now, as I've just said, if you are an investor, one of our members, one of the Lucas aides, All you've got to do is tag this video and share it out, and email investor relations if they respond to my video and come on my show along with the other CEOs have been on my show. Their stock price is going to surge. All you've got to do is get the good news out. Other YouTube channels, remember, I'm not a YouTuber, I'm a TV broadcaster. Other YouTubers are trying to sell videos on negativity. Negativity sells on YouTube. And what they're trying to do is tell everybody that the business is going down the toilet. People are following that. They watch that. Someone needs to get the CEO on this show so we can put out a positive message. Let's do good in the world, not just nonsense, so others can make money on their silly little YouTube videos. It's ridiculous. This looks so far to me like a very good story. I'll carry on. Let me carry on with this. Operating cash flow. Now, this has fallen off a cliff recently. Why? What has happened here? We need to find out. On the most recent range, we're down 628 million. Obviously, selling more cars, they're losing more money because they're losing money on their cars until they can ramp up. I get it. That's the same story as Tesla when it started out. Capital expenditure, we're slowly spending a bit less money. Free cash flow, 31%. You can see now why the stock price is getting hammered. Now then, the balance sheet, 2.4 billion in assets, 2 billion in liabilities, which is not ideal. Right, we've only got $500 million on the right side of it, but we've got 530 million in cash. That is very, very, very good. 530 million in cash. In other words, $500 million in cash. Now then, how much debt do they have? How much debt do they have? Long-term debt, 1.1 billion, and we have enough cash to wipe out the debt by 50%. Long-term debt is 54% of their balance sheet, but they could wipe half of that out, bringing that to 25% of their portfolio, of their balance sheet. That is a great catalyst. They're obviously deciding to hold the cash to earn more money on interest. If interest rates come down, this can be a major catalyst for the stock. That's good. That's good. All right, gross margin going down because obviously we're selling cars now and we're losing more money because before we can ramp up and reduce the price, we're obviously going to lose some money. Operating income is improving. Net margin is improving. FCF margin is improving. ROCE is improving. Still negative, but most things are improving here. Fundamental score, profitability is low, 26%. Exceptional revenue growth is good. Exceptional one-year revenue growth is good, but profits and operating income are low. That can be turned around when we can improve the efficiency of the company. Looks to me like they're going to need to raise some money. Looks to me like they're going to need to raise some money. And I happen to know that they've just gone to the investors and put it to them, shall we raise funds for the company? Shall we dilute? But you need to be aware of what that actually means. And I'll come to that in a moment. Solvency score is 25%. That's not good. That's not good. However, I know that they're going to dilute, and I'll tell you how, and that'll improve their position. And I also know they've got $500 million to pay down their debt if they choose to do so. So there's a possibility here. There's some really bad stuff here, but there's huge upside if they get it right. Okay, there's upside if they get it right. Okay, let's move on down now. I'm loving what's going on here with the likes. You're sharing the video out. It's being shared out on YouTube. Look at all this here. People are tapping the 100%. I'm loving all of that. Fantastic. Very, very good indeed. Don't wear yourself out, whatever you do. Right then, let's look at Wall Street analysis. 37% worst case scenario on the upside. Very, very good. 295% and 765% on the best. Interest rates are coming down. We could be heading to the best. This is a massive potential explosion. Have we got volume? Have we got short interest? Have we got dilution? If all those things come together and debt reduction, we have got this number here, 765% upside. Let's have a look. There's the competition. We'll come to it in a minute. Ford, Rivian, Ford are no competition at all. Ford are no competition at all. Rivian are losing huge amounts of money on their cars. Anyway, let's go down here. Inside trading. We haven't had any buying or selling since, and I'll go back here. It was, we had insiders selling $61,000 worth of shares. That was in March 28 of 2023. So we've had no insiders selling the stock since March, nearly a year ago. That's good. That's good. And that amount is nothing. That is probably tax reasons, once a year tax reasons. That's all that is. But what I will say is we've had no buying either. Now, again, that's potentially a good thing, because once the insiders start buying, you've missed the boat, right? I want to buy before they buy. This could be a big story, folks. Now then, have we got a short interest? Yes, 28.42. 28.42 short interest. And with volume, we've got a short squeeze. All it needs is positive sentiment. All it needs is the CEO on my show talking great things about this car company, and boom, short squeeze absolutely on the cards. Do we have the volume? Well, let's go and have a look if we have the volume. Here is the stock right now, 73 cents. Let's scroll down, scroll in. Don't know why I do that. Just makes me feel good. Right, let's scroll down. Right, average volume on the stock is 44 million. A lot of activity here, a lot of short selling going on here. 22 million today is the average. So we do not have enough volume yet, but that's a decent amount of volume by itself. Most companies would love a 22 million volume on their trades. It's just all going in the wrong way. If we can get some positive sentiment on this stock, boom, we're going up. I think that's inevitable with any good news at all. Anyway, there is my information on Fisker. Now, I reviewed this just 3 weeks ago. If I share with you here, I talked about a short squeeze, and I also reviewed the stock a month ago. Let me quickly pull up my review and see if the short interest has changed. 28.42. If I bring up my review, it's brilliant seeing my own reviews here on this site. It's absolutely quite incredible. Let's have a little look. Do we have the short interest? There's the balance. There's the numbers. Scroll along. There's the balance sheet. Scroll down a little bit more. Let's see if the short interest was 42.9. It was 42.9% shorted a month ago. So we've got less short interest now. That's interesting. We've got less short interest now. People are slowly shorting the stock less, thinking, this isn't going to go down any further. So there you go. We had 42% when I did this review a month ago, and now we are at 28. So the short interest is going down, less short pressure. Okay, so we're not aiming for a short squeeze potentially. Oh, as I'm talking about it, the stock is all of a sudden starting to move. We're putting a positive message out on the video. Look, this happens nearly every time I put out a stock which starts to rank like this, as we do rank number 1 for FSR on my last video. And now it's, look, there was some buying going on there. Look at that. It pumped quite a bit. Very nice indeed. Right. Okay. Let's move on down. Have we got any more news? No, the latest news is me. So I am the latest news. Let's go look down a little bit further and see if the sentiment has changed. Yep, the stock is moving right now. Volume is going up as well. Last 90 days, we had 22% negativity. Now we got 30% negativity. Now we've got 80% negativity. Remember, just before the maximum is when it turns around. Just like when it rains and rains and rains and rains and rains, what comes next? The sunshine. When we get recession, we get the bottom of the market, just like we're getting recession now. This could be a big catalyst for the stock. Let's do a final check now on our back test. If we compare this now, if you tap the like button, have you left a comment? Have you shared? Have you subscribed? Let me look below in the video. Yep. I see a few comments coming up there now. Hello, Bill. Hello, mate. Mike's definitely commented. Jason Fallon, our winner of the trophy. Yep. He's commented. Yep. I see comments. Okay, guys, I'll be down there shortly. When this video's finished, I'll come down there and reply to you. There we go. All right. Let's look now over at the back test. We've got Tesla in orange. Tesla in orange, Fisker in red, and the S&P in blue. Now, as we can see here, there's no real correlation between Fisker and Tesla. Nothing at all. There's nothing to really measure against the S&P, but I just wanted to show you once a car company can ramp up what it can do. There is Tesla. Now, Tesla can't be the only car company in the world, the only EV company in the world. It needs more competition and it needs more car companies building more stuff to supply the demand. So there's the back test. So yes, if you put 10 grand in Tesla, you'd now have 84,000 in 2019 to now. In Fisker, 10,000 is now worth $831. So if you have $831, you buy what the equivalent back in Tesla day of 2019, $10,000 worth of Fisker. Do you think Fisker's going bankrupt? I don't think so. Do you think it's going to go up from here? I think it is. But we'll see in time if we get the positive sentiment on the show. Now then, before we finish, we need to finish on dilution. Dilution. The company need to raise money. They need to raise money. So do you as an investor lose? Yes and no. Let me explain what I mean by that. Right now, we've got Fisker on its arse. It can't go much lower than it is now. Of course, it can always go lower, but it can't go much lower than it is now. It wouldn't make any sense. They do need to raise money. They're going to the investors now to ask, should we raise money? They're going to the investors, and what I would expect, the investors will say yes. That means they will dilute. It means they will issue more stock to raise funds. Will that affect you? Yes. In a bad way? No. And let me tell you why. They will not dilute at 73 cents. That would be financial suicide. They will go to the investors. The investors will vote to say, yes, the company is great. It needs more funds. Nothing wrong with that. Great companies do that. There's nothing wrong with doing that. They need more money to ramp up, bring down costs. Then they can be a Tesla, potentially. One day, who knows? The investors will say yes. That will then be a positive because they won't dilute at 73. What will happen is they will put the vote. People will say yes, dilute. That means we're going to raise more money for the company. You, the owner, you, the investor. When that news comes out, the stock price will go to maybe $2. It will ramp up to say $2. That will then get rid of any of the shorts that are left. There'll be potentially some short squeeze at that point. It then go to $2.50 or $3. Then they will be looking to dilute at 2 to 3. Then the stock will drop back, if it's to 3, back down to 2, but you bought it at 73. So you're happy now because you've doubled, tripled your money, 100%, 200%. But now you've got a company with less debt, more money, they can build the business. And now the stock in a year or two could go up to $4 or $5 and maybe one day achieve its intrinsic value of $300. Who knows? So there you go. I think that has huge potential. All it needs is this video to do well, positive sentiment, the CEO on my show, and then boom, we've got a great sentiment. So my final thoughts on this is yes. This is a potential buy. Of course, I can't buy it, and I won't buy it because I have to remain impartial. My priority is the show to you, the news, the information. I do not want to be accused of being a pump and dump channel. I want the CEO on here knowing that I'm not trying to pump or dump the stock. He can talk to me honestly and know that I'm going to share good news or bad news, whatever that might be. In this case, I think there's some good news here. It just needs to get out because there's not enough information out there. There's just silly YouTubers making videos trying to make themselves rich and get subscribers. I don't care about subscribers. I care about my community and my audience. The money and subscribers take care of themselves. That's not why I'm here. So there you go. That's what I think. I think it's a buy. Click above my head for all the links. If you want to be part of my Lucasade army, go down below in the description. If you want to use the software that I use, which is the most advanced algorithmic software on planet Earth, it's unbiased, it's real, it's based upon numbers and facts and AI. Simple as that. I believe it's the best. That's why I use it, and that's why I continually get it right when it comes to analyzing a stock. Over here, you've got my full list of stock reviews. Go and check them all out and be part of it. Share the video, leave a comment below, and I'll reply to every one of my members. Yep, you're still down there. All right, take care of yourselves and each other. All right. There you go. That was for Vaz. I hope you liked that review. How do you do? Let me clear the boards. Let me clear the boards. My portfolio analyzer. Let's clear that. Dividends, clear that. Right. Okay. We are done. We're coming up to the end of the show. Long weekend. Taking a good break. I really deserve it. I'm absolutely exhausted. Hello, Kelvin. How are you doing? Another subscriber. Welcome to you. Right. Let's clear the boards of everything. Okay. Now then, bring us back down here. We had a little pump a few moments ago, and then the stock sold off again. All right. Okay. Loved it. Thanks, Martin. You're very welcome. It'll be out later. I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll get it out. Can I get it out today? Yes. I'll get it out. I'll get it out today. I will get it. Can I do that today? Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I miss Jojo S. Yes, I miss Stephen Lewandowski too. I hope they're well. Excuse me. Right, we've run out of time. It's time to end the show. We're going to be here in a couple of minutes for the Dungeons and Dragons Hasbro analysis. It's the world premiere. Everybody be in the chat. Join me for this. Don't miss it. Here we go. Review. Let me give you the link. Review. Whoops. This is the premiere. That will go live in just a minute. There you go. There's the review. You don't want to miss it. Let me give it to my Rumble audience. Thank you so much indeed. You say you are stressed. Does playing music help that? Or is it the Friday concert causes more stress? Habak, good one. Nah, the Friday concert makes me feel good. I'm stressed in a happy way. I'm overwhelmed with the success of the show, how many people are subscribing, how many reviews, how many people are building fan pages, the trajectory of where we're going. I sometimes I burst with love and life, and sometimes you can just have too much of a good thing. Yeah, I mean, I can't put it down. It just excites me, and you can only do so much, right? Okay, let me give everybody the link. There is the link. Has everybody noticed then today we are streaming now consistently in 4K? The quality should be better. The audio should be better. You should get an even better experience. Under the video, there is the 4K button. Look, it's in 4K. Quality. Look at that. Look, streaming in 4K. Hope you're seeing a difference. If you watch it on a big screen TV, you won't see it on your phone. You won't see it on an iPad, but you will see it on a big computer or a TV. But also YouTube like it as well, because they're going into YouTube TV, a TV channel, which is what I built here. That's the future. So that's why I'm doing it. All right. And it's not just that. I just want it to be the best it can be. That's what it is. Right. Okay. Now then, straight after our Dungeons and Dragons special, we will go to our music concert as well. That's straight after. That premiere will take you straight to that. We've got 1 minute to go before the bell goes. Here is our countdown. Okay. Let me make sure that this video is going to go directly to that premiere. Yes, it is. Is Dawn Potteris in today? Okay, guys, I have done it. What have you done? Mike, seatbelts on. MSK, what? The jungle came alive. What have you done? Mike, I miss Jojo. What have you done? You just bought 7,000 shares of Fisker? Really? Bloody hell, man. Hell. One of our members just bought 7,000 shares of Fisker. Flipping heck. RDL. Hang on a minute. FSR. Let me ring the bell. There we go. FSR. I'll go back to it. He's just bought 7,000 shares. My God. Wow. Whoa, look at it. Oh, look at that. Look at that timing. Whoa, look at that. Look at that timing. You just bought 7,000 shares. It just went up. What did you buy it for? It just went up. It's just gone up 0.9% in the after hours. I hope that moves now. That would be great. Martin, can you play Living on a Prayer and Bon Jovi? You've got it in the show tonight. Let me smash the like button. Let me tap the love, the likes. Everyone's liking it. That is great. I hope that goes up now. Made it to the chopper, down 89%. Not too bad. Aha, MSK. No way. How many did he buy? 7,500. Oh, wow. I hope it goes up a couple of percent now. I'm up 0.50 now. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Now, guys, share the hell out of the video. Share the hell. When Dawn Potteris puts it on her group, look at this. We now have a review fan page. If you've not seen this, I did a video on it earlier. It's going up, it's going up, it's going up. Right, here we go. Here is Dawn's group. Dawn created a group on X, formerly Twitter, and look at this. She's already got. She's already put. Bloody hell, she's quick on it. Here's the link. Everyone should follow this group. She's just set this up. She's putting all my reviews, but unlike other review channels, because they're rubbish, they ban you for sharing reviews. How ridiculous, right? So Dawn, I said to Dawn, go and build your own. So she said, right, I'll do it. I said, I'll support you. I'll make you the biggest review channel on X. Don't you worry about that. So she's done it. She's gone and done it, right? So what you want to do is when she puts this review out later, you want to make sure that you share the Fisker review out. Okay, you want to make sure that you share it out. Now, Fisker's just, again, taken some profit. People keep taking profit from it. It won't keep doing this. It can't keep doing it. I only bought more to beat Vaz. Great. I love it. I love it. All right, Martin, based on all the hearts, hundreds of embarrassing emojis I spammed in the chat, you now owe me your offloaded space shares. Oh, look at it going up now. Look, it's going again. Right, we've only got a couple of seconds, so let me make a very, very quick FSR review. Just very quick update. FSR, Fisker, doobie. All right, here we go. I've got to stop doing these silly sound effects. Right, it's just not on. Right, okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Right, breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. A little update in Fisker just after hours. So during our live event, we made a review. You may have seen it by now, and we will be trending on it by the time this video comes out. We'll be trending again on YouTube for Fisker. And one of my members bought 7,600 shares of Fisker. Others have followed, and boom, look. There you go. You can see it popped up 1.12%. I love it. The power of the army. Fantastic. I wish everyone the very best. Really, we can make a difference. If you do, share out this video. Get the CEO on the stock. Make sure that you follow all the links in the video. You can make a difference. If you think Fisker is a great car company and you want to see it do well, I will do everything I can to help you. And remember, I don't pump and dump anything. I don't own anything. I'm only in the S&P. What I am here to do is to bring the real information. If it's good, I'll say it's good. If it's rubbish, I'll say it's rubbish. But I care about one thing and one thing only. My members, the Lucasades, my viewers, my members, that's it. Before myself, it's not about subscribers. It's not about that. It's about community, bringing people the facts so they can make informed decisions. And if this company does well and everyone gets rich, great. I am more than happy with that. There's a little update for you. It just popped. We're buying it. Members are buying it as we speak. Until next time, up here, down here, over here, over here. All the comments, look below. Yep, all good. Till next time, bye-bye for now. All right, I'm loving it. Okay, we need to get off this now. I've got the whatever I've got coming out. I don't know what it is. Something coming out. Oh well, I guess space lost out. Where it's sensing these mistakes. Well done. Now I wish I bought 450 instead of 250. I bought more than I anticipated to buy. Are you a 10%er, a market mover? I'm loving it. Absolutely brilliant. Okay. We're done. I've got to get ready now for my concert this evening. I'm going to try and get this video out tonight so it can go out live. Quickly as possible. I can't see the live stream on X. No, Mike, we're not on X. X was reducing the quality of the broadcast. As much as I would like to be on X, X could not accept the 4K stream. So I decided to turn X off. Okay? We'll just post the videos there. So that's why. That's why we're not on X. And we're not on LinkedIn either. They couldn't receive it. We're on Rumble. They can receive it. YouTube, they can receive it. Facebook can receive it. And Twitch can receive it. So we're on 4 places. So I've had to cut down where I am, but to provide the best quality. That's what it's about. It's not about everywhere. It's about the best. And if X can't keep up with us, we will move on. All right? We just won't stream there. We'll still post everything there, but we just won't stream there. All right? That makes sense. Makes sense, right? Okay, I'm done. So everybody, let me give you the link. Here we go. You've all got the link. In fact, did I put it in the chat? Let me pin it here. Review. Let me pin it here. Make sure you all join me for live conversation, chat, family together. Let me pin it to the top. Pin it to the top. There you go. Come and join me for the premiere. It starts in a couple of minutes' time. This live event will take you to the live concert tonight directly. Maybe I'm not a millionaire yet. Well, maybe just about, but not enough millions to own a 10% of FSR. I'm up 23%. Mortyn Hagen. Mortyn Hagen, did you see your video? I did your video for you. I hope you saw it. Anyway, I shall leave you with that. There is the premiere. Mike's already in. That's it from me. Folks, I'm not doing day trader of the day. I've got to get off. I've got to get the Fisker video out. Enjoy this review. I'll see you in 50 minutes for the live music concert. I'm not going to be here on Monday because it's bank holiday. I will get and record more reviews to get them done. That's what I will do on my bank holiday to make sure you get more reviews done. Maybe I'll get down to some of the free list as well. Okay, let's have a quick look at where the, what am I doing? Where the subscribers are. We've had 155 through the stream. Okay. 12,700 in the last 48 hours. 16,358. Brilliant. We should be 17,000 subscribers this time next week. It's maybe a couple of days before, actually. Nothing like Long Tall Sally to top of a Friday night. I'll be there, MSK. I'll see you back in a little bit then. That's it from me. Let me just quickly get out of here. Let me clear away that. There you go. I want to thank everyone today. Jason Fallon became our 2023 champion. And Dawn Potterus is doing an amazing job. How many people now have joined her group? Let's have a look. It's 15 on day one. And do you know how hard it is to grow on X? It's really, really hard. 16 members on day one. She started with 1 5 hours ago, and she has 16 on day one. She's going to be the best stock review channel on X. 100%. 100%. All right, there you go. That's it from me. Thank you ever so much. See you for the world premiere. It starts in 5 minutes. That's it. Any credits? Roll the credits. I'm not going to do any playoff music. I've got to get going and put this Fisker review video together. Stars of the show, subscribers, Peter Yun, Kelvin Torres, V4 Shadow, and super chats from Vaz. That's it. Thank you very much indeed for being here this evening. Love you all. See you back on Tuesday. Of course, the review starts in 2 minutes. I'll be there for the music concert. On Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I will work on the reviews. The next one is Nicola, Playboy. That's going to be great. And that's it from me. Thank you very much, everybody. See you back on the concert. Until then, back on Tuesday. Have a wonderful weekend. Join me for the music. Take care of yourselves, your money, your crypto. Most importantly, take care of each other. Best job in the world. Bye-bye for now.